environment or land. Well, they were planting, killing animals, farming, and growing wheat and rice. One important building is the Great Wall of China. It was over 3,700 miles long, and over 3,000 people had worked on the wall. They had the Great Wall of China over 1,700 years. One of the statues that warned you of an incoming earthquake, which is a dragon. The dragon knows when an earthquake is coming. It could tell an earthquake from up to 500 kilometers away and 310 miles away. One of the major cities of ancient China is the Forbidden City. The Forbidden City has 800 buildings that have in total about 9,000 rooms. The Forbidden City is the world's largest palace. The construction took an estimate about 1 million workers to build it. They worked for 4 years to build hundreds of perfect and beautiful buildings. A lot of Chinese people like to explore, take pictures, and visit there too. And then this is the map. The jobs that people had were farming. They would spend most of their time farming. In southern China, they would mostly grow rice. Things that ancient China traded were silk, paper, and pottery. The things that they wanted to exchange were stones, metals, oils, and sesame seeds. Ancient China sold items to the west side, and some of them went south. Some went along the northern Silk Road to the Persian Empire. Mainly people shipped silk to the west and imported gold. Daily life tells us quite a lot. The hang-buried pink models of their tombs model details like little clay furniture. There wasn't any middle class during the Age of Division. If you were a peasant, you were extremely poor, and if you were a noble, you were extremely rich.
Have you ever wondered what are some interesting facts about the people of ancient China? Well, I am here to tell you that today. Did you know China is a major center of medical research and home of some of the world's best doctors? Well, according to the Neijing, when your yin and yang are out of balance, you are sick. In this paragraph, I will tell you some of the inventions and achievements ancient China have. One of the inventions ancient China have made was silk. They take silkworms and silkworm cocoons and thread them together, and then they put them in a machine to make them thinner. Have you ever wondered in ancient China if ancient China had a writing system? Well, ancient China did have a writing system. They used the writing system to write scrolls. The first scroll ever printed was in 1868 AD. Then someone in China at about 655 AD had the idea to carve wood blocks with a passage of text. They also used the writing system to write and copy books. Have you ever wondered what tools they used and what they were used for? Well, they used knives and paper. They used knives to cut open each other's skin for surgery in case something was wrong. And they used to help each other. They used paper for their books and for messaging other people.
In ancient China, there were many religions, but two of the main ones were Buddhism and Zen Buddhism. Zen Buddhism was made for meditating. Did you ever wonder who taught the beliefs in ancient China? Well, if you did, monks and nuns taught Buddhism. Even random people taught their religion to other random people. Ancient China had many myths and legends, but some were Hango, who was the moon goddesses, and Lizi, who was the lightning goddesses. Did you know who Chen Huang is? Well, I bet you don't. Chen Huang was a god who protected your town when enemies attacked. He also helped you get to heaven after you died.
Did you ever wonder
if ancient China had soldiers. Yes, ancient China had soldiers, and they had a war. The war was called Art of War. Some interesting facts about people of the time were that if people were not rich, they would go out with the older siblings and look for food and leave their kids with their grandparents. If you were rich, you would live with slaves and servants. The law that people lived by was that the lord had to collect taxes from people, and if they didn't, they would kick them out of their houses. Yang Ti was an important ruler. Yang Ti is a ruler of an empire. He was important because he was the last ruler of ancient China.
Did you ever wonder how daily life in ancient China was like? Well, people had a pretty good life. Did you ever wonder who can write and read? Well, they had schools to learn how to write and read. The class in sexology, where the slaves helped because the kings are too lazy to do anything. Some interesting facts about people the time, that there are rich and poor, and that there are some weird people there.